Hi friends, this is your friend Vinay Kumar Singh, and in this video I'm going to tell you about the part of your CSIR net exam, and which is immunology, how to prepare for immunology, and what actually when you are preparing for immunology you don't have any idea about what is there in immunology, what are the sections, what are these innate, acquired, and T cells, B cells, etc. So, before going to read, you have to consider on a brief idea about uh, what are you going to read in this section. Okay, so immunology is all about the study of immunity of our body, means how our body is going to defend itself with the pathogens which are moving, which are there in our environment, and they are trying to cross these boundaries. Okay, they want to invade our skin so that they can multiply in our body. Okay, so here I'm going to give you a brief detail about what is there in this immunology section and what you are going to read. Okay, so immunology, when you will consider that what is immunology, so immunology is the immune response, the study of how your body is defend itself with the attacking pathogens. Okay, in this immunology, when you see that there are sections, main sections are there are innate immunity, and second is acquired immunity. Innate immunity, you may be heard a lot of times that innate, which means that inborn immunity, okay, which you got from your mother. Okay, the weapons you got from your mother with your birth. So those are innate immunity. These includes physical barriers, chemical mediators, which are all these things are non-specific, means any pathogen which are going to come, they will destroy by a non-specific weapons which your body has. They have no specificity. Every any pathogen will come, they will act like say example, you have two guns with you, okay, that you got from your mother. It means you have that thing. Okay, then any type of pathogen will come, you are going to shoot with those guns. Okay, you don't know what gun which will be best for that pathogen or that pathogen or that pathogen. You will shoot them alike. Okay, so this is innate immunity. Here we are physical barriers, these are skins, these are physical barriers, and they are chemical mediators. Chemical mediators are there, pattern recognition molecule, complement system, cytokine, cationic peptide, enzyme, and lysozyme. There, these are there. Okay, chemical mediators. First, physical barriers, chemical mediators, complement proteins. There are complement proteins, cytokines, pattern recognition molecules. Okay, and acute phase proteins. Then after physical, and these are chemical that I have said: complement protein, cytokine, pattern recognition molecule. These are chemical. Then we come to the cellular defense. There are neutrophils, macrophages, monocyte, and natural killer cells. These are the cellular defense. And then inflammatory barriers. Okay, these are comes under innate, means you have physical barriers as you skin, chemical mediators which are there, non-specific chemicals which are present in their body. When some pathogen enter your body, they defend. Okay, and cellular defenses, these are macrophages, these are running in your body and patrolling in your body, the defense from that pathogen. Then come to the adaptive immunity that your body learn during your development. Okay, and adaptive immunity, these are specific, means now you know what are your enemies are there. Okay, so you have a particular gun. I mean, you may have played a lot of games like shooting games in which you have a specialized gun for shooting an enemy which is very strong. So this comes under adaptive immunity, where your body prepare a gun so that can shoot TB and rabies, etc. Means which are specific. They act specifically, and that your body learns after adapting that. Okay, and so adaptive immunity, there are cells, and second thing, your innate immunity and acquired immunity. Here for your reading, these are separated, but actually they are interconnected. Okay, so they interplay between each other. Okay, and innate immunity help in arousing acquired immunity, and acquired immunity uh, help innate immunity. Okay, so there are myeloid progenitor and lymphoid progenitor. Myeloid, there are many cells: monocytes, basophils, eosinophils, neutrophils, mast cells, platelets, RBC, dendritic cells. They are the myeloid progenitor, and there are lymphoid progenitor, a group of cells which develop. These are separated according to their development. Okay, the myeloid progenitor is I'm telling to you common lymphoid progenitor, common lymphoid progenitor give rise to B cells, T cells, natural killer cells, and myeloid progenitor. These are hematopoietic stem cells. Okay, hemopoietic stem cells give rise to lymphoid progenitor cells and myeloid progenitor cells that further myeloid converted into monocyte basocells, eosinophils, neutrophils, mast cell is present in your blood. And lymphoid progenitor, there are dendritic cells, natural killer cells, B cells, and T cells. So you will be reading, when you will read, you will find that how these are separated. Uh, Make a category of lymphoid progenitor. Okay, and when you come, lymphoid progenitor is important as there are B cells and T cells which are very important in acquired immunity, and you will read all these things. Okay, then there are organs involved in adaptive immune response, means which organs are involved in your these adaptive immune response. And then you will come to antigens which are very important in acquired immune response. In this you will say, what are antigens? Okay, so antigens for the haptens, antigen and antibody, how they react, affinity and additivity, cross reactivity. There are many things. There are many characters of antigens. Then there are major build compatibility complex, which are class first, class second, class third, etc. And how messy molecules present antigens. Okay, and immunoglobulins, antigens. We read all these things. What are immunoglobulins? Like we heard, immunoglobulin M, D, A, G, etc. Okay, and their structure, then how much they live, their weight, their allergic reactions, their half-life, etc. Okay, when and with what type of disease, in which disease they come, and their how they act, and then you will read about the B cells. Okay, their maturation and activation, how they are trained in our body and how they defend. Then their kinetics, monoclonal antibodies, and hybrid doma technology. Okay, and expression how the genes like VJD, these are how these genes involved in the production of immunoglobulins and generation of antibody diversity, T cells and CMI, and how T cells mature and how their mechanism of action produce. Then you will see super antigens, cytokines. They are low molecular mass soluble proteins which are secreted by variety of cells. Role of cytokines, cytokine receptors and signaling, and the complement system, which are a part of innate immunity, and how they act in hypersensitivity. There are at least 4 types of hypersensitivity. Then come to the autoimmunity, transplantation. These are the part of your immunology, and how immunology deficiencies diseases are there, what are the type and what are the major names like severe combined immunodeficiency, Chidiac-Higashi syndrome, Dijot syndrome, failures of immunodefense and their mechanism, by how vaccines are worked. So these are the whole story of immunology. The first thing you will have to do is categorize how to read immunology and what are these cells. Okay, means how they are categorized. Then you will learn what to read and how these things are going. Actually, when you don't know about what are there, in one part you are reading T cells, B cells, MHC, etc. You don't know what is actually happening. Okay, so first thing is to categorize what are there, how they are originating from themselves. Like if I give you a picture about these, then I said innate immunity is something which you are going to cover. Then innate immunity, there are physical barrier, chemical barriers, and cellular defenses. Then adaptive immunity, when you come to the adaptive immunity, you will learn many things. Cells of immune systems, which are there, what are lymphoid progenitor, what is myeloid progenitor, what is B cell inside that, what is T cell inside that, how MHC molecules come, what are antigens, what are immunoglobulins, how they produced by our body, how they defend, how they maturate. Leave that up. The instruction that I am going to give you is that immunology is the means is the, it is the you can say when you know the cell. Okay, when you know the cell, what is cell, how it is made of, I mean the boundary between the cells, what are the how means have you have basic knowledge of cytology, what are the organs are there, what are the cells, what are the plasma membrane, how the proteins are embedded in that, how signaling works, the most important thing, how signaling works. You need some genetic knowledge. Okay, because in immunology everything happens at the cellular level. Okay, the main thing is plasma membrane. These are what you are reading in this, the antigen, antibody. These are actually the properties of their membrane and proteins. Okay, and these are going to interact to themselves or other cells. How a cell is going to kill other cell. Okay, so these are the interactions of cell to cell. Okay, thank you for watching this video. We'll meet you again.